Hello, my name is Amanda Allen, and today I will be talking about and educating you on human trafficking and just bringing awareness and what it is. By definition, human trafficking is the action of illegally transporting people, typically for sexual exploitation or domestic labor. Human trafficking is a worldwide problem and affects a lot of people worldwide, and it is continuing to be a bigger and bigger problem every single day. And after drugs and arms, human trafficking is the third largest profit crime in the world. Approximately 20 to 30 million people have been trafficked and used for slaves today. The majority of these human trafficked slaves are women and children, although in rarer cases it could be men. Some percentages and numbers to back those facts up are 1.7 million, or 11%, are forced agricultural workers, 71% are women and girls, and 29% are men and boys. Women and girls and some boys are trafficked for sexual acts such as prostitution. Human trafficking victims are most likely to be exposed to HIV, other diseases, drugs, malnutrition, and physical injuries. Children are trafficked mainly for domestic labor, like in sweatshops, factories, and restaurants. In some more serious cases, they're used to be subject to organ harvesting, which is where they will take the organs out of children and sell them. Organs can be sold for a large profit on the black market, and it is $1 million industry. The Taliban has been known to traffic young boys and use them as suicide bombers in the armed forces. Some traffickers will arrange marriages, so it's easier to get the victims over the borders and through airports without causing suspicion or making anyone ask questions. The average cost for a domestic slave is around $90, and that's the same for a sex slave. The number one state for human trafficking is California, and I have a visual aid to show you. This is traffickers' profit in big cities. In Atlanta, the profit is $290 million. In Denver, it's $40 million. In San Diego, it is $97 million. In Dallas, it is $99 million. In Seattle, it is $112 million. In Washington, D.C., it is $103 million. And in Miami, it is $200 million. And that is just some of the bigger cities, but it happens in every single city, everywhere. The global profit for human trafficking is roughly around $150 billion. 46% of victims of human trafficking are trafficked by someone that they know, like a boss, an uncle, a family friend, but in some cases it is a stranger and it's just wrong place, wrong time. 1 in 100 human traffickers will ever be convicted just because there's a lack of evidence. And usually only around 1 to 2% of victims that were human trafficked will ever be rescued. And I thank you for listening. I hope you learned something, and this brought awareness to human trafficking.